set up at the 35 now. Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Get it? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Pennick's going to throw straight away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Pennick's here from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 ring.
Pennick's on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third down, it's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
He's on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line pass.
At the 36-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up offense here. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Trying again, following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it up. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Hey, tap the 60.
Play action now with Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line, but loses yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Hawk 70. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Big strike downfield to Samuel. And he gets this forward to the 19. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The Washington first down.
Working inside the red zone. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
First and goal, Washington.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Matt Prater for the point after try. He connects on the point after. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. They send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't fat long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
From the shotgun, Penix. That's brought in by Mooney. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons looking for a score just before the break. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. This back, it's Robinson. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into the defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
2nd and 10 now. Sneak pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. The right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hiking, 18. Hey, check that, street.
To throw, Daniels. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can have a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Crack all 80.
Daniels is going to throw again. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Daniels throwing on third. Throwing deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And downfield, and he finds London. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. When the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Penix here from the gun. Oh, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Dumped off to his running back. Still going through the 25. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start the drive with Eckler. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Daniels. Low left side, caught by Sinnott. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Daniels setting up the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Falcons will have a first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They're going play fake with Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a third quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that could stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons interceptions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Out
to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far, he's got room. Makes out to the 37 as he's tackled. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense is doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on.
Throwing now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it up.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He'll be touchdown after a big play.
You see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time or twice on Sunday.
Robinson on the inside give. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the shotgun, Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Pound the 60.
To the air with Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
John Robinson, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
19, Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19. Let's stay 19.
Throwing Penix. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready? Hot 70. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
A some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. No gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Falcons will have a first.
45-yard line.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's 2nd and 5. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Penix. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down.
6, Bravo 80, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Penix is going to throw again. Gets this one to London. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Again, Penix to the air. Getting out to his left. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Vacates quickly left side. Into the end zone, and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Tony now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Second down and 10. Daniels setting up the screen. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did.
And they pick him off again. Clark Phillips with the pick. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 24, Commanders 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returnable from the 2. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. The Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's first and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He has somebody. It's caught. Into the red zone. And he's in. The double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
P.J. Chark. Touchdown, Washington.
And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Commanders 21. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. Space on the right. He's got room. 3-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 21.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Tony now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. The right side is caught by Samuel. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Throw again, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Daniels throwing on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's now fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they pick him up again. Jesse Bates in to pick it up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. Once I've thrown 2 picks to the same guy, I'm not throwing anywhere near his vicinity. This guy is seeing everything right out of the QB's hands. And more importantly, he's catching it and taking the ball away. That's his third of the game.
Penix now on first down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here.
18 Cardinal.
On first down, here's Daniels. Lofts it deep right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
31. Commanders 28.
Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
And they take this in for the score. down.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bradley Pinion set to
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready. Hot 70, hot 70.
Rolling on first down. Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair, though, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. It sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. To throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come off empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one